Yippee! So, welcome back to another episode of Cosmic Evening with me, Smita, and the beautiful Sandhya Engar here. So, hi, Sandhya.
Hi, Smita.
Yeah.
So, before I could ask some questions, you're already like, just throw some questions. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm always ready. I'm like always, hyper
On the go.
person. Okay, this is also seen in my horoscope, if I have to say that. The person who has Rahu in their lagna, in their first house, in their ascendant, is hyperactive, and they always think out of the box
Mm-hmm.
and they are with new ideas. So I think people who know me, people who can relate to this. I am, for example, for many people, I was known as Jugad Smita.
Okay.
Jugad andre Jugad. Jugad is like somewhere something ಏನೋ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ಹುಡುಕು. Search for it, do something, but you have some replacement, you find it. That's it.
Okay. Now,
Mm.
with the minimal amount of knowledge that I have gained over the conversation,
Yeah.
you said Rahu is in the first house.
Yes.
Mesha Rashi, na?
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
sorry.
Okay. So Mesha Rashi or thing, first house, second house, whatever, it is ascendant anta ಒಂದಿರತ್ತೆ. That is, it's the constellation which is in the direction of east when at the time you were born. That is called ascendant.
Okay.
Okay,
To
that
the
be
east.
to the east. So that becomes your first house. So my ascendant,
Oh,
yes, my ascendant is Gemini.
okay. Okay. Hmm.
So my ascendant is Gemini. So in ascendant, I have Rahu. So that makes me
Oh, okay.
hyperactive, very restless.
Okay. I mean, I can connect now.
Yes, and all shortcuts. Shortcuts for
Okay.
everything. And I am known for it. Yelladukku shortcut.
Okay.
May it be even cooking or,
Even
whatever.
yoga also. I remember few.
So shortcuts. Yes. So like I said, Jugad.
Okay. So, in the previous episode, we, like you told me, people
Hmm.
approach you even to know the menstrual cycle
Yes.
day. And you told how you can calculate the
Yeah.
Mars and the Moon,
Yeah.
the placement of Mars and Moon.
Moon. Yeah.
Now, my question is,
Mm.
can you tell me about the festivals that fall in some year, like some
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ahead of
Yeah.
time? Is that possible?
It is possible. See, the thing is, all these festivals, okay? Any festival for that matter you take, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are actually depending on your sun and the moon position in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
any festival you take, any festival, name it.
So that is how even that Koppal Panchanga is prepared, if I'm not
Exactly.
wrong.
Yes, that is how they actually write the Panchanga, depending on the position of the moon. Everything, like I said, everything is moon calendar. And that is why, like one year Diwali is in November, the other year it is in October, some other year it is in early October, late October, sometimes early November, late November. Why are these dates changing? It's because it's according to the moon calendar, the position of the moon.
Okay. Now I'll do one thing.
Yeah.
I'll check with the Ugadi festival and I'll just tell you the year. Now you have to tell me the date.
Okay, we'll do the other way around. Okay. We'll do the other way around.
Okay.
Uh, you tell me which year Yugadi you want to know. Any year you can choose. We will let's do one thing. We'll do this by sharing the screen so that whoever is watching us also can appreciate what we are actually doing.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So
Yes.
I'm sharing and my Google is open here. I hope everybody can see it. So yes.
Okay.
So tell me a year, random year, whichever year.
2016.
2016. Okay.
Yeah.
2016. So when was it? It was April 8th. Okay.
Hmm.
It says here,
Hmm.
I don't think I will have to open something or some, like the website and see. But this is April 8th.
Hmm.
Okay. And let it be male. It's okay. So it's 8th of April, and it was, what was the date? 2016, right?
Yeah, 2016.
So 2016. And hour, I will
Hmm.
always take the sunrise hour. Let's say
Okay.
6:30, 6:30 a.m.
Okay.
And the place I'm going to take Namma Bengaluru.
Okay.
Okay.
Even
So
for festival, we are putting Kundali.
yeah, we'll see what it, because that's how they actually calculate. Okay. So we'll say Kundali. And now I will take
Mm-hmm.
the South Indian chart of it.
Okay. Okay. There is North Indian and South Indian,
South
two
Indian,
different
two different
charts.
charts. So I will, I'm okay with both. So this North Indian chart looks like this, and the South Indian
Mm-hmm.
chart looks like this.
Okay.
I use the North Indian chart when I have to see the Kendra and Trikona positions. That is some astrological term. Now these four are the Kendra positions. These three are the Trikona positions.
Okay.
Okay, and this is your ascendant, like what I was saying. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
constellation is towards the east, so always ascendant will be here, and the numbers change here in the North Indian chart.
Okay. Okay.
So, but here it is always like this. Now this is Aries ascendant, this is Taurus, this is whatever.
We are familiar with this
This I'm familiar
graphical.
with both nowadays. Yes, nowadays.
Hmm.
So basically, this goes clockwise and this goes anti-clockwise.
Okay. Okay.
So that's the difference.
Okay.
So now you see the Yugadi at the time of the sunrise. Okay, Moon
Mm-hmm.
is in the Aries ascendant.
Hmm.
Okay, Moon is in the
Hmm.
Aries ascendant, and that is when they take Yugadi, and the Amavasya always happens in the Pisces. When Moon and Sun are in the same box, let's forget the constellation, whatever, let's talk in the layman term. When Moon and Sun are in the same box, it is a new moon day.
Hmm.
Okay, and when the Moon and Sun are in the opposite boxes, exactly opposite,
It's Hunnime,
yeah,
full moon.
it's full moon day.
Hmm.
Okay, so now you can say, now this particular thing, now you can say this is Yugadi festival. Now moon is in the Aries sign, and the Amavasya. Now you can also see that these festivals, the tithis, it starts like the previous day evening it starts, and then
Hmm. Hmm.
from the next day morning. But
The
whatever,
Kalige.
yeah. So whenever whatever tithi is there in the time of the sunrise, that day we celebrate the festival.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So for example, now this it says April 8th. So this April
Hmm.
8th, we can think that the Amavasya Tithi has started, like, or the Padya has started the previous day in the
Hmm.
evening.
Hmm.
So at the time of the sunrise, it may be the Amavasya Tithi or the Padya Tithi, and that is why they are taking April 7th. Okay. But
Hmm.
technically, whenever there is a new moon happening in the Pisces in this box,
Hmm.
okay, it is Yugadi.
Hmm.
Now you may ask,
Okay.
every constellation starts with Aries. Why then? Why are you considering the last box? Why like new moon in the last box is
Yeah.
Yugadi, like at the beginning of the year,
Correct.
right? When do you
Correct.
party?
Correct. Hmm.
New Year's Eve, right?
Yes.
So you party on the New Year's Eve.
Oh.
So the festival,
So
yes,
evening
yeah.
begins.
So the festival, yes.
Hmm.
So the new moon, whenever, so you can
Okay.
tell me another year, we'll generate whenever there is Yugadi festival, there is always and always there is a new moon which is happening in the Pisces ascendant.
Okay. We'll go to
We can
20.
calculate one more year. Which year you want to choose?
2020,
2020. Okay. Let's say
the
2020.
COVID year.
COVID year. Yeah, it was March 25th. So now you can
March
already
25.
see from April it has gone to March 25 because it's the moon
Hmm.
year again. Okay. So March 25th. So let's
Hmm.
create, let's go back here. I
Mm-hmm.
have to again type everything. Okay. March 25th. I thought it'll let me edit.
Hmm. Hmm.
So 2020. And again, I will take the 6:30. Let's take Mysore this time.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference, but I'm just choosing Mysore. So now, here you see Sun and the Moon in Pisces.
Oh,
So you,
interesting.
yeah, so you choose any year Yugadi, it always is a new moon in this position.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. And every time it's holy, okay,
Mm-hmm.
every
Mm-hmm.
time it's holy, it is always a full moon in the Leo ascendant.
Full moon in the Leo.
Yeah.
Okay, now we will check about 2020.
Or yeah, or we can even check even Diwali. So Diwali also uh new moon in the Libra ascendant, in the Libra constellation.
Okay.
So you can
Okay.
check any year Diwali, you can see sun and moon together here in this
Hmm.
particular box. So which year Diwali shall we check? Because I'm choosing the new moon ones, not the full moon ones, because it's like quite challenging to, like count 7 places and make people understand.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it is very simple. Like opposite house, okay, that's a full moon day. Now here there is a moon, full moon happening. Then holy,
Hmm.
obviously the sun will be somewhere here in Aquarius or in Pisces, on the
Okay.
verge to
We will
moving.
check for 2024 itself, the present year.
Again, it doesn't take the future.
Oh, okay. So
So
we'll go
yeah,
back to 2020.
okay. So I will take instead of Yugadi, let's calculate Diwali now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diwali 2020. So it was November 14th.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, like I said, the sun and moon should come in this box, this
Hmm.
particular box, which you can see. I hope you can see my cursor actually.
Yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah. So this box, it should come. So let's go. Let's make Diwali. Okay, let's make Diwali female because it's Lakshmi's birthday. You're
Yeah.
stuck, I guess. Okay, no, you're not. November 14th, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, yeah. November 14th. So date is 14th and November. And what was the year? 2020 we took. So 2020. And again, I'm going to take the sunrise time because that's when we actually calculate our festivals, right?
Yes.
Uh, Bengaluru. What? Okay. Bengaluru Road, I believe. Why? Why is it not taking Bengaluru? Yeah, now it took. 14th November. And then if we see the Kundali, let's
Hmm.
take South Indian here. Sun and moon are in this box.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
any year Diwali you take, sun and moon will be in this box.
Okay.
And and the same way,
Calculations are so precise.
yeah, it is precise. It is always like this, and that is how our festivals are calculated.
Hmm. Our ancestors has so much of knowledge.
Exactly. You know,
We
it is
thought
so,
we thought they are not
yeah. So this
about
is,
them.
yes, this is why I say astrology is more of calculation because as you see, it is nothing but calculation.
Hmm.
When sun and moon are together, it is new moon day. When sun and moon are opposite to each other, it is full moon day.
Okay. Sun and moon together, new moon. Sun and moon opposite,
Yeah,
it's full moon. Correct?
full moon. Yeah. So
Okay.
any day you choose, then you can. So for example, if somebody comes to me and they say they don't know their
Mhm.
date of birth, but they have just this kundali.
Hmm.
Okay. They just have this kundli. Can you derive their date of birth? Yes, you can derive their date of birth
Okay.
based on the other
Also,
planetary positions. Because sun and moon, you can see if it's new moon or full moon, one. Okay. And then okay, let me again share this and then use this as an example only.
mhm.
Okay, so sun and moon together is a new moon day, and moon is constantly
Hmm.
moving.
Hmm.
Okay, so if moon is somewhere after the sun, because this is South Indian, we check clockwise, right? So if it is
Hmm.
after the sun, okay,
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
it is Krishna Paksha.
Hmm.
Okay, and then exactly opposite is full moon day, and then after this house, if it is in this part, then it's the Shukla Paksha. And
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
and moon moves one box in two and quarter day, so you can count like 2 days.
Hmm.
Now you may ask, how
Oh.
do you know if like which month it is?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, then we all know that Makar Sankranti happens when sun is in this one in Capricorn,
Hmm.
Makara Rashi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so sun moves
Yes.
every month. So if you calculate now, you can know now. For example, if let's say if sun is somewhere here in Pisces, okay, it can be
Hmm.
March, the month of March.
March.
Yes. If
Hmm.
the sun is somewhere in Aries, it can be the month of April.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's
Okay.
how.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have one other question.
Mm,
Like, say, suppose
mm,
the person doesn't know date of birth,
yeah.
neither then is there any chance or any way to uh, you know get the date or
Yeah,
horoscope of
actually,
the
yeah,
person?
yeah,
Is it
yes.
possible?
It is possible. But I am not very sure of that art, I can say. But many people actually see your hands, okay, the position of the lines and the mounts they see, and then they actually make the horoscope, seeing your hand and your face.
Oh, okay.
I am not very good at it, or I know
Okay.
very basics of palmistry or palm astrology. I don't know it very well. Uh, but if I get a chance,
Okay.
probably if I find someone who can teach me, then I would probably learn it someday. I don't know.
Because back in time, I have seen, like, I have got
Yeah,
to know that each couple used to have like some 10 kids,
yeah,
12 kids,
yeah,
our grandparents' time.
yes,
So sometimes they used to forget
yeah, exactly.
to make a note of date and time. They used
Yeah,
to just see the day, the vara, the tithi, the nakshatra. That's all.
that's all. Yeah, yeah, true.
And with respect to the festivals that fall coming days,
Yeah, coming days. Yes,
like,
exactly.
okay, another 15 days we have this festival, something like that.
And
That is
even the
how they used to
names,
remember and
even the names of the kids were given that way. I think I lost you,
oh,
Sandhya.
I mean, this is uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I got you. Now I got you. Yes,
there is some technical glitch, I believe.
it's okay.
No, like you said, I mean, that is how my father's date of birth, when he was born,
Mm.
that's how they say. They don't know the date. There
Yeah.
is no horoscope. It's about like just before Deepavali,
Yeah,
like
that
some days. That is
yeah,
how they remember.
yeah. And also the
And
name
that's
of
how
the
it's
kids.
calculated.
The name of the kids. Like my father was
Hmm.
born somewhere around Shivratri. His name is Shivaswamy.
Okay.
So it's, I mean, that's how the names were also given, right? My uncle was born around
I believe.
Janmashtami. Yeah, my uncle was born around Janmashtami. His name is Balakrishna.
Ah, correct.
So it's like that.
True. I mean, the festival which is nearby or the
Yeah,
particular day.
yeah.
So easy, right?
It was easy. It's not complicated.
And they also say that by naming them those
Mm,
names, be it Rama, Krishna, Mukunda, or anything, whenever you call your kid, you're
yeah,
also remembering the god.
yeah, true. But
So
I don't
it's such
know.
a nice thought.
Yeah, true. That is there. But they should, provided they don't modify it and call them something else.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like Krishna is always
Balakrishna is
called
called
Kitty.
Balu.
Balu or Krishna is
Krishna is
Kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah,
Balakrishna is Balu. I know. I know.
so
True. But it is such a, I mean, so thoughtful of them.
yeah,
They were something else. We always put them down and we did not understand what they were doing.
yeah. I think it
Right?
is quite relatable to the cat story. We just did not understand. We are just doing something what they did, putting the cat in the box.
My father used to tell me a story where one guy was copying.
Mm.
There was a fly on his paper. He did hit and it did die. The other guy who used to copy,
He
he
drew the.
caught hold of a fly, hit, kill, place it, and write. It's the same thing. Like
Yeah,
classic example of the cat.
yeah.
So yeah, nakal karo to.
अकल लगा के करो. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So now I'm just mesmerized
yeah.
by knowing the facts and stuff. Now tell me,
Mm,
by any date or time again,
mm,
you said it's the movement of sun, moon, and everything.
yeah,
How do you calculate everything, the placement?
yeah.
And one more thing,
Mm,
just a moment. Along with this, I also want to know, uh, if we want to go to, say, for example, to now we'll go back to that later.
mm,
But this always makes me think.
mm,
Sunday we have the Rahu Kala 4:30 to 6.
yeah,
Similarly,
yeah.
each day we have that Rahu Kala.
Mm,
If we are going to see a alliance, like
yeah, 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 yeah.
they'll
I get
check
it.
which day, the time. You have to leave before the Rahu Kala starts or it ends.
Mm, mm,
So now, for anyone,
mm,
um, is there any way to calculate
mm,
in a very simpler way
mm.
to just say, now I remember Sunday Rahu Kala is 4:30 to 6,
Yeah,
because every time like my parents used to take me or meet some guy,
yeah,
they're like, go after 6 or meet
yeah.
before 4:30.
4:30. Yeah, yeah.
So that is how I remember. But is there any other way so that you can calculate or just say, okay, Rahu
Okay,
Kala on a particular day falls on time?
okay. Let's
A
understand
simpler way.
first.
Is
Okay,
there
let's.
any?
Yeah, there is one thing. Okay, there's one sentence. What was that? Mother saw father wearing the turban on a Sunday.
Come again.
So there is a sentence. Mother saw father wearing the turban on a Sunday.
Okay.
So this is what
Now,
my mother was telling me, and that's how we remembered also. Okay, how when and what is Rahu Kala and which day falls on which. So starting from Monday, 7:30 to 9. Monday, mother. Okay. Saw then Saturday, 9:30,
hmm,
9 to 10:30. Saw father Friday, 10:30 to 12. Wearing Wednesday, 12 to 1:30.
okay,
The TH Thursday,
okay,
1:30 to 3. Turban,
okay.
3 to 4:30. On a Sunday, 4:30 to 6.
No, but how do you? I need bit more explanation on how to decode this. Like,
Yeah, because I don't know, this is how we remembered, or like mother saw father wearing a turban on a Sunday. It doesn't make any sense why mother saw father who was wearing a turban. It doesn't make any sense, this sentence. But it is just like, my very educated mother just shows 9 planets we had for the series of the 9 planets. You remember that? Like kids, we had that. Now that
yeah,
planets
yeah,
is not
yeah,
there. My very educated mother just shows 9. That's all now. There is no Pluto.
yeah. Yeah, Uranus and Neptune. Like, there is no Pluto in the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah. So now it's only that 9. It ends at 9. So that is how it was. And of
Hmm.
course, there is something called Hora calculations. Okay. Now every planet has an influence at
Okay,
that
okay.
particular time, and that is what is calculated. According to the Hora, and that is how they calculated this Rahu Kala. And I must say that yeah, so I have to say, this Rahu Kala or whatever, it is not bad. First of all, Rahu is considered bad because Rahu, like I said, Rahu Ketu were formed out of a demon.
Hmm.
Okay. So Rahu
Hmm.
Ketu were formed out of a demon. So Rahu and Ketu were considered bad in those days. And it is also said
Hmm.
that Rahu Kala, if you go, okay, or when you leave the home, then your work will not be successful. That's the belief they have,
True.
because it's the demon influence they
And
think.
that's the reason they said don't go.
Yeah, that's the reason they say don't go,
Hmm.
because they fear that it was not successful.
Hmm.
But in the current time, okay,
Hmm.
nowadays in
Hmm.
the current time, there is no planet as good as Rahu. I can say that. Okay, because Rahu,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, because I can tell you one thing. So Rahu was considered to separate you from your homeland, okay, and take you away from the family.
Hmm.
Okay, many years ago, that was a bad thing. But now you think, now if you think, who doesn't want to go abroad? Who doesn't want to go abroad and settle? Who doesn't want to, like leave the home and go? So it is not a bad thing anymore.
Every other person wants. I would say, who doesn't want to go?
Exactly. So
Even if it's
Rahu,
the shortest time.
yeah, so Rahu is considered in the terms of astrology, Rahu is the Karaka Graha, or the force that influences your, like location from, he's always trying to rift you from your place of birth, from your parents.
Okay, okay.
So it was a
And
bad
that's
thing
why.
at that point.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
So
So that is why they used to see it as a
bad
bad thing
thing. Yeah,
back
that
then.
is why it is a bad thing. But
Hmm.
nowadays, if you see, it's a great thing.
Everybody wants to go settle,
Yeah,
like there are so many benefits. So
yeah.
nobody says no to it.
Nobody says no to it. Everybody wants to go. So, so now I can say that no planet is good or bad. I can say that much. No energy is good or bad. Like if I give you a matchbox,
Hmm.
kerosene, okay, and some
Mhm.
wood, you can either burn down a house or you can cook food.
Correct.
Yeah,
What you make out of it
it
is
is
what matters.
yes, definitely depending on you. So now we
Hmm.
can't say fire is bad because it burns. We can't say water is bad because it
Now,
drowns.
Now, this also reminds me about the karma,
Yeah, exactly.
karana
Everything.
and
Yes,
karma.
yes. Everything boils down to you. Your karmendriya, your gnanendriya. If they are in sync, then you're sorted. You've got it.
Okay.
Okay. I think the time just, flies when we actually talk about these things. There is so much to talk, and it's not at all enough, I guess. I think I lost
To
you.
understand and, to,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Now you're around. Yes.
okay. So, when you start analyzing and understanding, so many interesting facts are revealed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it leads to another and another, and we understand ourselves better, our traditions better, our
Exactly.
culture better,
Yeah.
and I think this is one way to pay tribute to our entire
Yes.
culture, the
Yes.
Vedic astrology, and our ancestors, and all those people who made it so easy for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they have struggled, they have done all the calculation. They are just giving us now, like ready, served on a plate. And we are still not making use of it. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sad part.
We hope that by this conversation, we draw interest of people into it,
Yeah.
and will learn more and more in
Yeah.
each episode.
Yes. We learn more on every episode. We will also learn together, like with everyone. We will discover things. We will probably Google, we will study on the go, and we will definitely, do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There is so much to talk about, and we will definitely come back in many, many more episodes. This is not enough. This is a never-ending topic. We can talk and talk and talk for, like years together continuously also. But we have to keep in mind that if the video gets too long, you guys will also be bored to watch us for so long. So let's keep it crisp. Let's keep it interesting. Let's come back for more again. Right, Sandhya?
Yes. Yes. Anytime.
Yes, and we promise that in the next video we will definitely talk about yoga a bit more, because I'm sure that people are, like more keen and interested in knowing about yoga also. So let's see and let's learn how it can have an impact on our lives and our lifestyle and how
Even
we can do
I'm
it.
interested to know how it is related to the astrology and those aspects. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. Cool. So we'll come back in another episode. Till then, bye bye.
Bye.